I have no idea what quality this is going to be. I found a spot on my bed upstairs uh, in this Faraday cage. That's my cabin because of the metal roof and it's an A-frame. So it effectively is an A-frame. It is an A-frame, and so it effectively is a Faraday cage. Anyway, I've had an exhausting 2 days. It's been very difficult right here. Um, my mom is it requires a lot of assistance, and I got very ill on the way up here, and so it's a long story, and I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys with everything. I'm okay. The car's okay. Mom's okay. The cabin's okay. But man, oh man, what a time getting here and getting everything that we needed for the storm. I mean, when you start going through, we're Florida people, so we know what to do for a hurricane, right? I mean, we already know this, and so it was a matter of a lot of that. We brought a lot of our normal stuff that we already had bundled here. Plus, I've got about 14 of those. Well, no, I got a six. I got 11 of those 3-hour logs, which outlast about an hour and a half. I've got a bunch of those. And hey, Alabama, yeah, you guys are going to get some nasty stuff too. You guys, Alabama, you're going to get more wind than we do, and you're also going to have a tornado threat tomorrow towards northern Alabama, maybe some ice. Um, yeah, I know. I trust me. I couldn't even get on last night. Listen, that new thing I bought that works so great in my car doesn't work up here. I can't get the internet on it. I'm not done trying, but oh, you getting some ice now? Yeah, I'm waiting. We just reached 32 here. It is 32 here and rain. Yeah, eh, that's not good. We're not going to get the big ice storm here of an inch of ice or anything. I don't. Hopefully, the power stays on. I'm ready to go on a moment's notice. We've got the house nice and warm. If the power stays off more than 1 hour, I'm going to light the fireplace so we can stay ahead of it. Um, Fireplace not all that efficient, but move it around. I moved it again. Listen, I don't know how long this is going to work. There's a storm coming in, and so I don't know how much that has to do with anything, but it seems pretty bad. Okay, so I found a spot on my bed right here. Okay, I found a spot, and this spot gets to the internet. Not that good, but enough that I can like watch a video. And I'm like, well, let me try and see if I can go out live. And it worked. So here I am. I just wanted to let you see. I moved it forward a little bit, and now it's good. Um, yeah, we made it. Hey, Carlotta, you guys still at field day? That's cool. Um, I haven't even made a contact or anything for field day. I've been so busy. I did get the amateur radio stuff all hooked up. I got two. I got a VHF, UHF. I got a VHF, and I've got an HF, and they're all hooked up. And I'm monitoring two local repeaters and 2 meter call. And I've been hearing quite a bit of traffic, people getting ready up here. So the good news is if we lose cellular, I still can get to the local hams. So that's cool. Heath is about an hour away. Had a cataract surgery, driving again. So so I've got help up here. We're doing good. I think we're doing okay. I've got a total of 6 bundles of wood, and I've got 6 or 8 of those 3-hour fire logs. What I call them rookie logs because you just put them in and light them. They're real easy, and even then they're a pain in the ass sometimes. But anyway, so I've got plenty of wood. We've got plenty of batteries. Everything's charged. I got my charger bank down there, which has 12 plugs on it. Every one of them has got something plugged in right now. And they're all topping off. They're all pretty much already charged. I'm literally keeping them fully charged. Everything from my flashlights to my to 3 different cell phones. I got 2 different ham radios plugged in right down there. Um, that new UV32, and I've also got that other one I bought that I forget the name of it. Anyway, And I've got two more on standby that are fully charged. I got my big battery, my little battery, everything's charged. Um, and I've got the wood in my trunk right outside the door where I can get to it. I've got salt available so I can make sure I don't fall. And so I think we're okay. Um, yeah. Well, here's the thing: if the power goes out, my only concern is if the power goes out. Okay, because in a couple, not tonight, and tomorrow night is going to be 17. The night before that's going to be 5. The night after that, I think it's Tuesday morning, Monday night, Tuesday morning. We're going for a low of 5 degrees in the mountains, folks. I've never been here. I've owned this place 35 years. I've never been here when it's 35 degrees or when it's 8. Never 8. So this is record breaking for us. And also, we've never seen an ice storm. And so this is interesting. You know me, I'm a weather enthusiast. My mom is a little bit too. She's a what you would call a weather observer enthusiast. She likes to watch it. She likes to be a part of it, and I, of course, love it. I would love to be home right. I'm moving the phone around slightly, and I'm going to keep the. I don't have a chat up here, so it was up a minute ago. Um, oh, for Christ's sake. There we go. I got it back up. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it keeps going out. There's also protests. Of course, then again, there may not be protests. It's 100 below in Minneapolis right now. So I don't know. Um, this storm is epic. It's big. You know what? I went over to I've been watching Fox Weather up here. I have to come up here and watch the weather. And I've been watching Fox Weather. And you know what really pisses me off is all the people in the chat room over on Fox Weather. Uh, Everyone I'm saying the same thing. I'm in Pennsylvania. Ain't been snow. Ain't been shit. They lying. They're always lying. They're always bullshit. They're all. What do you mean they're always lying? What are you talking about? People don't understand the way forecasting works. Okay, and it really upsets me because people really putting shade on these meteorologists, and I'm telling you, these meteorologists are doing a good job. Whether it's whatever channel you're watching, they're trying to do their best. People got to understand when they say 8 inches of snow, that may not mean you get 8 inches of snow. That means somebody in your area is going to get 8 inches of snow. They can't forecast what your damn house is going to get. And if they start telling you 3 to 12, I mean, nobody likes that either. So they give you an inch. Okay, hey, it's going to be around 8 inches of snow. It's an educated guess. But guess what? You may get 3 inches, but your high school 12 miles down the street might get 12 inches. The point is, the forecasters weren't necessarily over exaggerating or anything. Your house didn't get 8 inches. That's all it is. And it kind of aggravates me. Why is this chat room keep going away? Maybe it's, you know what it is? I think when no one's typing, it goes away. I've got it set for live chat. Okay, there we go. It's set on live chat. Um, so you have to remember when you hear a forecast and you get up the next morning and the forecast was for 6 inches and you got 4 inches, that doesn't mean the forecast was wrong. The forecast is up to 6 inches. The forecast was correct. You got 4 inches. That's up to 6 inches. And people don't understand that. And then when they get on Fox Weather and they start chatting, and these people are assholes, they're idiots, they're morons, they're dumbasses. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe how stupid these people are in chat. Because the truth is, the forecast is fairly accurate. They're not forecasting 8 inches for your house on Oak Avenue. They're forecasting up to 8 inches for your region. And so, when they say winds 25 to 35, gust to 40, you may never see a gust at 40. The hill's not going to get a gust of 40. That town's going to get a gust of 40. So, I mean, it's a regional forecast. It's for the area or the town or the zip code. And so you're not ever going to be happy with the forecast. You're also going to get an 8-inch forecast and you're going to walk outside and it's more than that. That's because people like these people are always bitching about the forecast being overdone. So our meteorologists over the years have begun to restrain a little bit. And so when they're all on there saying they're overhyping, I don't see that. I don't see that. What I see is I see people that are trying to do a good job to tell you what could be expected up to in your area and be not alarming, but also not be a minimalist either. You have to make sure people understand the actual risk. That's when you're a meteorologist, the numbers, the maps, the bullshit, the pointing, the ladies with the legs, all that's flash and show. The important part is what is the risk for your house and what steps should I take to be ready? That's the bottom line, right? I mean, that's really what it comes down to. The rest of it's just the entertainment value. And when it comes down to it, all those facts that they're telling you on Fox Weather or the Weather Channel, all those facts that they're telling you on your local weather, they all come from NOAA. None of these meteorologists go out and say, NOAA says it's going to be 30. I say 27. They don't do that. When they say we're forecasting 27, what they mean is NOAA's forecasting 27, and we agree. Okay? So that's why the numbers are all general. You can flip through the channels and the numbers will go up 1 or 2 at the most. And that's because they will change them just like 1 degree, just so they don't look like the competitions. I know that's another stupid thing. But the point is they generally report exactly what NOAA Weather Radio is reporting. And so when you look at all these different meteorologists, they're not hyping the weather. They're showing you, and the data is showing you, and the maps are showing you, and the graphics are showing you exactly what forecast is being put out by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, which is the federal government. So look at it how you want to look at it, but that's the bottom line. So I just wanted to come on my channel tonight since I got it working. Yay. I wanted to come on the channel tonight and just give a shout out to the meteorologists. I mean, they're kicking ass. What I don't watch the Weather Channel anymore because the weather on the 8th thing, the commercials, the fact that they're always overhyping global warming. I can't stand. I used to love the weather. You know, the Weather Channel is like CNN. There was a time when it was really, really good, and there's a time now that it's really, really bad. So anyway, what a 2 days. I just wanted to say a shout out to the meteorologists. I think they're doing a good job. I'm not expecting the highest amount that they give here, but I'm prepared for up to the highest amount that they give. It's just like getting out of the left lane when you're not passing nobody. It's just simple shit that people don't realize or don't get. Nobody sits you down in school and says, okay, in today's lesson, we're going to learn how you interpret the threat danger to your home and your family based on the report of a local meteorologist. They don't do that. You have to figure that out along the way. And so a lot of people, especially your cynicals or your people that are just generally not that intelligent, will end up developing opinions over the years that are not true. Like the meteorologists are always wrong. and they're all hyping this to make the money. That's right. Yep. And doctors are giving people cancer too. I there's corruption everywhere. Come on, dude. Seriously. They're overhyping the weather to get ratings. I mean, is that what we're saying? I work in commercial radio. We don't overhype anything for anything. We do what we do every day. We just do it. If it's a busy day, if someone gets shot, we work that day. If we come in and there's nothing going on, we pull up cool things to talk about. But the bottom line is we never overhype anything for ratings or more money on our commercials. Those commercials that they're playing, they're already paid for. That's another thing people don't understand. So they're overhyping this for the commercials. They're doing it for the commercials. No, they're not. They're not. And I'm gonna tell you why. All the commercials on Fox Weather, on Weather Channel, on your local news, on Fox News, on CNN, all those channels, every one of them, all those commercials that play are generally all scheduled out a month in advance, long before the incident ever happened. And they were lucky enough to play during the peak of an incident or whatever. And they were lucky enough not to get bumped because of wall-to-wall coverage. Now, wall-to-wall coverage means top of the hour to the top of the hour, no commercials. That's wall-to-wall coverage. It's the top of the hour is a wall. You always do a reset. It's now the top of the hour, da 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 da. And if you go right back into coverage with no commercials for a whole hour, that's considered wall-to-wall coverage. Now, they used to do it. This gets me back to what I was going to tell you. The Weather Channel, they were the best. They used to have these alert tones and this war music. Oh man, it used to give me a chub. And they would just get on there and start going. And then one day I was sitting there and Jim Cantori come on and Hurricane Charlie was coming. And he came on and announced, ladies and gentlemen, the Weather Channel's going wall-to-wall coverage. This is storm alert mode. And the graphics turned red all around the screen. And it was perfect. It was great. And they started covering just the hurricane. It was nothing but coverage on the hurricane. And that was when coverage was really good on the Weather Channel. Now it's shit. I watched some of it during Ian. I watched some of it, in the hours before Ian and so on. And I watched it, those storms that flooded us after Ian. I don't even remember their freaking names. What I watched was just garbage. It was mediocre at best. There was no like alertness to it. It was not wall to wall. They were still running commercials. And I was like, man, I miss the old days. And this brings me to what I was going to tell you about CNN. During the Gulf War, like it or hate it, during the Gulf War, CNN, I was watching Fox, CNN, and MSLSD. And that's what I was watching. Every day I had 3 TVs stacked up, 3 19-inchers. And I was watching it. I became a news hound during all that. And it started with 9/11. And CNN was the best. Fox was up and coming. MSNBC always lacked, but they were there. And they had the power of, back then, they had the power of the NBC newsroom, which still made them relevant. And that's why they were my third television. But there was a time when CNN was my favorite. And then slowly Fox won me out because they not only got better than CNN, but they also, as they politically skewed more to the right, CNN politically skewed much harder to the left. And it made it very easy for me to not bother with CNN anymore. Like I'm saying, it's not hyped. It's just not. And it's just not. They're not telling you you're going to get 8 inches. They're telling you that there's a possibility of up to 8 inches. They're giving you worst case scenarios. Okay, if they say there's going to be 12 inches of rain, they're going to say up to 12 inches. They're not saying 12 inches of rain for you. They're saying up to 12 inches of rain for someone in the region. And that usually happens. Anyway, I don't know if this thing's even working. I see you guys chatting about what I'm talking about, so I assume I'm going out. Ridiculous. I have 3 different means of communications out here. I have, believe it or not, my mom has Verizon, and I have T-Mobile, and my air card, my Jetpack air card, and my other system are both AT&T. So I literally have all 3 cell systems here. Plus I have ham radio HF. Plus I have VHF UHF and the repeaters in the mountain and so on and so forth. So long story short, I could always get out. Really? Are they out protesting up there? Whatever. I can't, guys. I'm trying to spend time with my mom. She's getting really old, and I'm really trying to spend time with her. So I took this week. You guys have to forgive me. I'm going to try to come on for an hour tonight, um, or a little while anyway, as the phone doesn't give out. Shooting. Uh, that is what it is. I'm all stuffy. I felt like crap coming up here. This is crazy. We had to stop at this hotel. I had to stop about halfway up here. I got really nauseated. I don't know if it was a gallbladder thing or what. And I was really sick all morning. I almost canceled going. And it was just the want to be here with my mom, you know, and everything. I just kept pushing through it. And finally about noon, I was about to pass out. And we stopped at this crappy looking hotel. We stopped at two really nice hotels. Walked into both of them. It's 8 o'clock in the morning because I left at 4 in the morning. I'm at the state line. I'm right over the line in Georgia, exit 5, I think. Going to two nice hotels. No, I was in Florida still, going to two nice hotels. They both want to charge me 2 nights for 6 hours. And I was like, I literally told the last lady, I said, you know what? Fuck that. I will go to a hotel where hookers pay and take a shower because I'm sick. I was really mad. And so I get back in the car. We get back on the road. I finally tell her, I got to pull over. I'm just going to have to sleep in the car. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to stop. I need a shower really bad. Showers reset me. And so we pull into this really crappy hotel. And I walk in and met the nicest guy, just a redneck guy from, North Florida. Ran into, he's working the counter. His family owns the hotel. They're refurbishing, they're remodeling. He says, the place is a mess. What can I help you with? I said, I need a room for 6 hours, and I got my mom in the car. So I don't have a hooker, I swear to God. And he started laughing at me. He gave me the room for $40. And I went down and took a long shower, took a 2-hour nap, got up, took another shower. We hit the road and took off again. And I felt much better, and I've been feeling much better today. So still a little stuffy nose. I hope it's not viral. I don't think it was. Really sick getting out of the house that morning. It was bad. And we still managed to get out at 4:15, which was really, we try to get out at 4 o'clock anyway. But I'm upstairs in my cabin. My mom is asleep downstairs. And we are right at 32, probably 31 by now. It's dropping fairly fast. And we are looking for a minor icing event overnight. I don't think we're going to get a wide scale power problem. But let me tell you something. Our power companies do a pretty good job. Now, our co-op down in Fort Myers, because they're a co-op, it takes a lot longer to get your power back on. But for the most part, your FP&L, like Florida Power and Light, or as I call them, Florida Flicker and Flash, they're pretty good. And they get the power back on quick. And you want to know why they get the power back on so quick? Because they have a network of thousands of power companies all over the country. Guess what we passed on the way up here? About 150 power trucks. Pike, I saw a Splund. I saw, what's that other big tree company? Davy. And was another power company. Pike was the most, though. I saw probably other Pike trucks moving. 10 truck supervisor, running with the blinky lights on. And they were going to stage on Friday morning at 4 a.m. when I was on the way up there. Or during the day Friday, I should say. So they've already got power trucks staged, and these guys sleeping in hotels, probably just south of Atlanta, waiting for orders. And they will be restoring power quickly, as quickly as humanly possible. These guys are amazing, and they'll travel for 600 miles in a big truck, or 1,000 miles in a big truck. And if you've never traveled 1,000 miles in an electric truck, okay, I drove fire trucks a couple 3 hours before, and it beats the shit out of you. And then when you get there, you're down and you're waiting. And then you may not do anything, but chances are you're going to be really busy. But you'll make some money. And that's what it's all about. These guys get mad overtime. They'll get paid double, triple their normal salary while they're on an away mission like that. So I think it's pretty cool, that we are that prepared as a society, that we send power trucks 1,000 miles for staging before the storm. I want you to think about that. We do it for hurricanes. You know why? You know why? We're going up there right now from Florida. All of our power trucks. I mean, probably 1 out of every 10 power trucks in Florida is in Georgia right now, or somewhere up here. And that's because they all came to us after Ian and all these other freaking dumb storms, and they were always there for us. They would send those trucks down and they would stage and wait for that hurricane. And the moment the hurricane would end, they would move them into and start working. That's amazing to me. No, it just got to freezing here. It is raining. We are expecting a quarter to a half an inch of ice overnight. I'm not thinking it's going to be that much, but hey, I've been wrong before. Um, no, I don't think it's going to be too bad. Um, the back end of the storm that was going to kick us in the ass too on Sunday night and all that, they're downplaying that a little bit now. So, but yeah, as far as here, we've had no frozen. We did have frozen precip earlier. We had a little bit of sleet. It was really cool. It was not the bouncy kind. It was kind of, you could hear it coming down. It sounded like rice falling through the trees. It's kind of weird. But we had that like 3 times today. We had some rain on and off. Uh, and at one point, it almost was like snowflakes or something. It was kind of weird. It couldn't make up its mind. But then it all turned to rain, and it's been raining right up till a little while ago. I haven't looked, but we should start seeing some accumulation on things that are away from the house. You'll generally see accumulation out on trees and things that are way out away from homes and things like that first, and then eventually everything will get it. Albuquerque, New Mexico. I think you guys are mostly on the back end of this one. Yeah. Oh, snow tonight. There you go. Snow pellets. It was weird because it was like it couldn't decide between hail or not hail. I'm sorry, sleet and snow because it felt like sleet, but it looked like snow. I don't know. I'm from Florida. What do I know? Anyway, but it was sleet. It was sleeting. I could hear it coming through the trees. Some of it would bounce a little bit. It was sleet, but some of the sleet was like flaked out like a snowflake. It was kind of weird. I don't know. I'm from Florida, so I was probably overanalyzing it. Anyway, it was pretty cool. It was neat. It was just a couple times, and it didn't really. There was no actual accumulation. Oh, because we've been above freezing all day. So as soon as it would hit, it would be like a droplet of water, pretty much. Oh well, they're going to get it bad in Northeast, Boston, 2 or 3 feet of snow. But other places like DC, you're going to have 12 inches of snow, and then on top of that, they're going to come in. It's going to come in behind, and you're going to get some sleet and maybe some freezing rain at the very end. Nothing's more miserable than like a foot of snow that has like an inch of freezing rain on top of it. It's like that really sucks ass. I mean, because oh my God, I've only been in that one time in my life and it sucked. I don't know what people do with that. It's like let's just wait. We'll take the week off. Um, that's just nuts. Really, man, that would be cool. Yeah, sleet. A foot of sleet's better than an inch of freezing rain. Absolutely. Freezing rain's probably the most destructive winter storm, I'm sure. Winter type of freezing precip. Uh, yeah. Oh God. Well, yeah. People always say most Floridians can't drive in the snow. Well, most Floridians come from up north. Uh, and we always say that people from up north can't drive that shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know who. I think everybody sucks. I think is what it is. Everybody sucks at driving, and it's just the way it is. It's life is life. Uh, but yeah, Florida people are not that patient when they drive. And the only thing that keeps you safe in snow is just going really effing slow and not be and being willing to, slide to something a little bit if you have to. But I'll go up into a curb if I have to get the fucking thing to stop. All right. Yeah, that's the freezing rain's the biggest threat. Oh, oh boy. I still don't feel good. I got text tomorrow if the power's on. I got spam if it's not. Um, yep, I put brand new tires on the car, but I'm not planning on driving at least till Tuesday. We're going to probably go out Tuesday. We've got everything we need through Wednesday at least. Yeah, my nose is extreme. I need to go downstairs and get some medicine, but I'm live on the air. I'm gonna let you guys go in a few minutes. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. This power may go off in the middle of the night. We've already got it starting here. I'm sure it's starting to accumulate. If not right here, up the mountain, down the mountain somewhere. We've got this cold notch coming in from the northeast that is creating a notch that is going to freeze us tonight. We're going to get down to about 27 or 28 with rain. And so, dangerous situation. I'll try to get on tomorrow, okay, and let you guys know what's going on. All right, I'm just going to try to spontaneously go live. It'll probably be up here in the bedroom, but whatever I can do to get on for a few minutes tomorrow. And also, I'll try to come on every night at 9 just to say hi and let you guys know I'm still here. My algorithms are going to take a major hit this week. I know that. I had to do it. And for those of you who have lost your mom, you probably know what I'm talking about. And I thought I lost her, and we got her back. She's had a stroke. She needs a lot of help, but I could still get her up here, and she could still enjoy herself. Yeah. 2 degrees. Wow. So I decided to take the hit and do what I felt like I needed to do. So you guys just have to bear with me this week. We will return to Monday this week. Come in and keep you guys updated. We got another storm coming in a week, but they're downplaying that. Just probably an inch of snow at the most. Yep, you only have one mom, and I'm pretty close to mine. I always have been, and she's very special. And she's got so messed up with the strokes, and now she's coming back, and she's been working so hard with her rehab. She's down there earlier doing her exercises. She's got her weights. And my mom's never been one to work out, and so this is because she's wanting quality of life. And she's going in the bathroom, doing her own stuff now. So, it's getting to be better, but she's still very hard. It's hard for her to move around and stuff. I feel so bad for her. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her when she's gone, and so I want to spend. If I can come back up with her in 2 or 3 months, I'm gonna do it. Uh, yeah. YouTube doesn't forgive you for taking a vacation, by the way. My algorithms have already fallen to nothing. I've only had 25 so viewers in here. So it is what, of course, I'm not doing the full screen and everything. So, but it's all right. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to medicate, check the ice, and I'll be on tomorrow night at 9. Okay. Just like tonight. Um, it may be with my phone from up here. I don't know. I'm going to continue working on some antenna equipment I have, and see if I can get this system, the laptop and everything on a stable internet connection. Let me see what I can do. But in the meantime, we do have this. If I can get the computer on, then I can composite the show from home. You guys will have to bear with some shitty production, but I think I can do it. Remoting into my own computer from here and then driving it to pull up all the different images and things that we need. I have full access to all of my computers from here. Um, but I only left 6 of them turned on. But I have access to all 6 of them. And so anyway. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Well, thank you, Jungle. I appreciate that. Uh, yeah, yeah. We'll do all right, guys. We'll be all right up here. I'll check in with you tomorrow, even if the power's down. I've got big batteries. Be checking in with you guys tomorrow. Also, the car's got almost a full tank of gas. I told my mom, I said, worst case scenario, we'll sit in the car. All right, guys. I'll see you later. You guys have a good night. All right, and a safe tomorrow. My name's Ian. This is an impromptu vacation version of the Sights and Sounds of Earth here on YouTube, broadcasting from my telephone, sitting on my bed upstairs in my cabin in the North Georgia mountains, waiting for the ice to form on the power lines outside. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Good night, everybody. 7 3s. QSY.